Hi, ladies. I'm back today with a new project that I'm excited to show you. Um, so here you're seeing some of the supplies. So as you know, I started out as a vinyl reborn artist, and I've been painting vinyl reborns for about 8 years. And then I moved on to painting and pouring silicone dolls, which I'm still fairly new at that. It's been about 2 years that I've started doing that. So the next phase that I'm working on is going to be sculpting my own dolls into sculpting them, making the sculpture first, and then you make a mold from that sculpture, and then you can pour the silicone into the mold and make the baby. So I just want to show you, I'm starting that, and I'm kind of jumping in with both feet. I'm going to be doing a reborn head, make cuddle babies, and also a full body 16-inch baby. So I've been studying really hard with some videos and information, and I'm taking notes, and I'm going to be still studying really hard, probably for at least a couple more, 2 or 3 more weeks until I actually start the uh, the babies. But I kind of started on one, but I'll show you that in a minute. But first, I'm going to show you some of the supplies to sculpt a baby. And this is not all the supplies, just a few of the things. Right here, you can use two different types of clay. This is the Super Sculpey clay. This is a polymer clay, which you bake it. When you're done with all the sculpting and you're satisfied with your baby, you bake it in the oven. So there's this type of clay. And there's also this type of clay. You can't see it, it's in a tub. And it's dark brown. It's called a monster clay. And that is the type that you do not cook. You just sculpt with it. You can heat it up, but that's only to make it malleable. You do not cook it for the final step. You actually just sculpt until you're happy with it, and then you just go ahead and make the mold off of on top of that sculpt the way it is. The good thing about this is it's reusable, meaning you can melt it down. If you don't like it or whatever, you can melt it down and reuse it to make another baby if need be. So those are the two type of clays you can use. You can't use them together, but separately. And here is some vitamin E oil, and that is just to help sometimes to put on the, especially the monster clay, to put on there and, help it smooth it out some, but you don't really need a lot of that. Here is some tools to help sculpt with, a rubber tip tool and some metal tools, and I'm going to be getting some more tools. I have some ordered, and I'll show you those when they come in. This is a wooden tool, and these are all just to help sculpt, and this is actually for cake making, and it helps smooth. Once you're getting to your final stages, you use this to smooth all around on the clay to make it smooth. And then here is a good old rolling pin. I'm sure you recognize this. This is to roll the strips out of clay when you're making the baby. And I'll show you what an armature is later. That's basically, it's a ball of tin foil with a dowel in it. And that, starts to form the head, or it can actually form the body when you put wire in there. I don't have one of those for you to see right now, but I can show you those later. And I'm going to show you the head that I'm working on, so don't be kind of shocked. It's a fantasy head. Where you see the darker brown clay, that is monster clay. So this head, where you see the brown, I'm sorry, I still have a little snuffy nose. Where you see all the dark brown clay, this baby was sculpted in monster clay as a human baby by Boz Babies. She did a wonderful job. And what I did was I went in with the polymer clay, and I added to the ears to make them avatar ears. in the nose to make it cat-like, and you can see the cheeks. Where you see the lighter clay is a polymer clay. But like you said, I'm just beginning with sculpting, so I did not realize that you cannot mix the polymer clay and the monster clay. You're not supposed to do that because it don't work. So I will be going back. I've taken pictures of this cutie. I will be going back and removing the parts that I've done, and I will be doing redoing them with the monster clay. But I just want to show you one of the heads. And so when I finish, this baby is going to be, it'll look much like this. It'll just have a different, the dark clay on here. But when I'm done sculpting this head, which like I said, the original sculptor was Boz Babies, but I want to give her credit for that. It's a human baby, but I added the avatar parts to it to make it more avatar. Or like my friend said, it looks even cat-like. It could be like a hybrid cat, possibly. I will be going back and using the monster clay to do that. And then once that head is done, I will show y'all, and I will be making a mold. So I will be sculpting for the first time, and I also will be making molds for those sculptures for the first time. So it's going to be a lot of work, and I'm kind of pretty excited about it. It's going to be lots of fun. But as my journey goes along and I get more tools and I, get going with the sculptures, I will be sure to show them to you. If you're interested in seeing that, I will try to show y'all not just like the finished product, but I will show you, work in progress, like as I'm kind of the stages as I'm doing it, so y'all can see what the babies look like at different stages when they're being sculpted. So I just wanted to show you this today, and I'm excited to show you what I'm working on, and I appreciate each and every one of you. So if you have any comments about this, I'd be glad to hear that, or any questions even, and I'll try to answer your questions about sculpting or anything you have about the babies. And I will be back with another video soon. Like I said, I have another beautiful baby mermaid that's coming to my nursery, my collection, that I would like to show you. So I'll probably be showing that in the next couple days. I'll be showing her. She's really pretty, and I want to have it'll be a couple of videos to show her details, to show her, because she's so beautiful. Anyway, just wanted to show you what I'm working on, and I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you have a wonderful day. I will be back in the next day or so with another video. And stay safe and stay blessed, and I will see you soon.